Hello everyone and welcome to Nancy's Magic Touch and DIYs. First of all, I want to wish everyone a very happy new year. I wish you joy and happiness and above all, health. And I also wish all your little heart desire for the new year. I want to take a minute to say thank you to everyone who has supporting me on my channel in 2021. It's not quite a full year for me. It will be a full year in March. And I want to take a minute and say thank you for your constant support and helping me grow in my channel. Now, soon I'm going to be taking all my Christmas decorations down and I'm going to do a winter decor. This will be my first winter decor on my channel. I was going to go with a farmhouse look, but I'm going to keep that for spring. So I am going to come up with a decorate with me winter video. So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting ready for the decor for my house. So I'm creating myself some DIYs, home decorations and whatnot. So I am going to show you what I'm doing and then I'm going to use it in my home decor. So without any further ado, just grab a nice warm cup of tea or something cozy to drink and let's get started.
I found these cute little wooden houses quite some time ago at the dollar store. They were $4 each and I haven't done anything with them, and now I decided that I am going to use them for my winter decor. So I'm just going to prep and remove this tag and get ready to decorate these beauties. I have 3 of those, so I'm going to decorate each 3 of them. I'm going to use my favorite stain. It's by Benjamin Moore and it's called Dragon Breath. And I'm going to give the house a little bit more definition by staining the bottom part, the roof part, the windows. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that with a small paintbrush. And the way you apply this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just applying this randomly because at the end it's not going to make a difference. I'm also going to stain the little stool that's there and the fences as well, and any little accent I'm going to stain as well. Now for my two other houses, I am going to use this water-based stain by Veritane, and it's weathered wood, so it gives it an aged look in minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and stain the two houses the exact same way I did the first house. Now I'm going to paint the walls of my first house with some French Cheek chalk paint, and this is like a earthy tone color. I really like this color a lot, and it's suitable for what I'm going for my winter decor. So I'm going to go ahead and paint all four walls of this house. Now for my two other houses, I'm going to use some marquee paint. I have a sample here in the matte finish, and it's called Irish Sea. It's a nice grayish blue. It's very nice and soft, and I'm going to go ahead and paint these two houses with this beautiful color. I have my three houses all done and nice and dried, and they look fabulous. And now I'm going to put them aside. I have an extra step that I want to do, but I'm going to do the same step with my second project as well. So I'm going to do them together. I've purchased some of these cones in different size at the dollar store. And what I'm going to do with these is very easy, but a little bit time consuming. So I'm going to take some yarn. I purchased two different colors to match my houses. And I am simply going to hot glue the yarn onto the cone, starting by the bottom. And I'm not going to put a lot of glue. I'm going to try to keep it neat and clean, applying as little glue as I can with my big glue gun. And then I'm just going to work my way up. What I'm doing as I'm applying this yarn is I'm actually, I'm going to wait for the first little stretch to dry. And then I'm kind of pulling the yarn a little bit tight around the cone, if that makes sense. Now, as I go up in rows, I'm trying to put my glue as close to the bottom yarn as I can, just to keep it nice and neat. Now I'm all the way to the end, so I'm just going to put some glue all around the top area and just roll the yarn the best I can just to cover the tip of the cone. And this is what it looks like finished, and it's super soft. This yarn is really nice to work with. And now I'm going to go ahead and make quite a few more in the blue and in this nice beigey color. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera and come back to you. I decided that I want to do two little trees with some faux fur. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this faux fur ribbon. I made one already and I think it's cute. It's fuzzy and cute. And I'm going to make another one to show you. I'm just placing this wide fur ribbon here on an angle and I'm going to hot glue that in place. This one takes no time to make. It's very, very easy. So I'm just applying this to the top of the tree a little bit on an angle and just work my way down, hot gluing on the cone and also on the ribbon all the way down. Now that I'm at the end, I'm just going to take my scissors and cut this ribbon off and let this dry a little. And then I'm just going to go around and cut all the extra ribbon from the bottom part of the tree. Now all these little trees are super cute the way they are, but I want mine a little bit more rustic. So I'm going to use some of these little wooden stem and I am going to place them on the bottom of my tree. Now for the larger tree, I am going to actually use 3 stem and I am going to glue them on the side of each other and then glue them on the bottom part of the tree. And this looks super cute and rustic. I really like the look of this. I'm going to continue and go ahead and do all my trees. Now I'm going to go back to my houses as I'm going to do another touch to it. I'm using some of my homemade chalk paint that I have already pre-mixed and everything. And what I'm going to do is use this in a spare container. And I am going to use some baking soda, and I am going to mix that into my paint to create a paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix some baking soda until I get like a whip effect. So until I can take it on my paintbrush and it's not runny and it's nice and stuck together almost like whipped cream. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply this solution onto the roof area and around the windows, and this create a look of a fake snow. And I don't like wipe it down like a paint, I just dab it on like fairly thick. So I'm just going to randomly apply some of this where I think it would look good, where some snow should be, like on the ground, around the windows a little bit, on the little bench, all over the roof and the chimney. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that with my 3 houses. I'm down to my last house and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this. And this is like almost like a plaster. That's exactly how it feel like. It's gonna dry really hard. And I'm just gonna let these dry overnight. Now I'm applying quite a bit of this, but it's up to your taste how much you want to put on. You can put less, you can put more. That's totally up to you how you want to design your house. I'm going for winter wonderland, so I want a lot of snow. Now that I'm done with my 3 houses, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this randomly all over my trees. While I wait for my other 2 projects to dry, I'm going to go ahead with my 3rd project, and I'm just going to create myself some snowballs. And I bought these styrofoam balls in multiple sizes, and I'm just going to show you 1 or 2 because it's the same procedure for each one of these, so there's no point of you watching me doing 30 little snowballs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm taking along shish kebab sticks and I'm just going to place that in the middle of my styrofoam ball just so that I can hold it and it works way better this way. I'm going to take my Mod Podge. Mine is in a matte finish, but it can be the glossy finish as well. It doesn't really matter. Some people paint the styrofoam ball prior to do this. I don't see the point. They're already white, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply a generous amount of Mod Podge all through my ball. And I'm using just a top of a box. It can be a container of any sorts with a plastic cup. And I'm just going to put some Epsom salt into that plastic cup. And then I am going to simply dip my styrofoam ball into the Epsom salt. And then sprinkle it on top as well, just to make sure that the ball is all covered with the Epsom salt. And then I'm just going to put that in a jar and let it dry overnight. And here are my projects all completed. I have put these snowballs into a beautiful wooden bowl for the moment until I start doing my decorate with me video. And the trees with the snow on it is just the perfect little added touch for a more rustic look. And these little houses are just so wintry and so cute. The fake snow really does look like snow, and I'm just loving the result of all these three projects. It's going to be the perfect added touch to my home decor. I can't wait to get started.
Well, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed my first winter decor for my house. There will be a lot more that I have to make. I'm hoping I can make multiple videos for you guys with my DIYs. And I can't wait to put it all together and show you my decorate with me video. So if you liked my DIYs today, please give me a big thumbs up. I want to hear all your comments down below. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel yet, well, today is a perfect day to hit that button. So until next time, folks, you have yourself a wonderful day.